Hey there, everyone. I am so happy that you've joined me for this series on the brain and understanding children's brains. As a child therapist, I believe that your choice to invest in understanding your child's mental health will pay off exponentially for you, your child, and your relationship with your child. I think that understanding the brain is vital because so many times parents will come into my office and they are so frustrated because they just can't understand why their child can't seem to get it. Why can't they just start to behave differently? Why can't they just stop fidgeting? Why can't they just pay attention better? Why can't they just sleep more at night? And it's all about wanting behaviors to change without understanding that those behaviors are more than choices. While there is some choice involved, it all comes down to whatever is going on in your child's brain. Understanding the brain creates empathy and understanding. It shows that literally this person is different. Their brain is different, so we should allow for differences. We can learn to allow people to manage their diagnoses rather than demand they change their brain chemistry to try to fit in. Medicine that does change brain chemistry is very rarely meant to be a long-term solution. Many times people think that they just use medicine for your whole life, and some people do need medication as part of their treatment for their entire lives, and that's fine, but that's a rare percentage of people. Most people need psychotropic medication to help them get through a difficult period, and once they've also gotten some therapeutic support and been able to work through some things, they can come out on the other side, and with the help of their prescribing doctor, they can actually come off of that medicine or at least decrease dosage. And in order to change that brain chemistry for good, without relying just on a pill every single day, we have to allow for changes and allowances because everyone is different. And though it creates empathy and understanding, it does not excuse behaviors, but it shows that we are shaping behaviors, and it allows for difficult times along the way because you can understand that literally there are times where your child is out of their control. But that doesn't mean that anything should just be allowed, that there are no limits. As a matter of fact, understanding the brain can help you design consequences, both positive and negative, that will help to shape behaviors without creating an argument or a fight or even worse that happens every single time right now. Another thing that understanding the brain does is it targets the root of issues, not just the fruit, not just the symptoms. In graduate school, I took so many courses that just listed symptoms of various diagnoses, that children with ADHD are more inattentive, that they are more hyperactive, that children who are suffering from depression may have difficulty sleeping, they may get angry easier, but that was just the fruit. That was just showing that there is a disorder. And if all you're doing is targeting those things that are showing you that there is a disorder, you're not actually targeting the disorder, and forever you'll be targeting more symptoms without actually getting to the root. The brain is the root. And understanding the brain, because it is deep in the root, it can be adapted to any situation. It's not just, oh, Johnny needs his fidget to make it through the day. It's Johnny's brain is searching for some dopamine, and there are lots of ways to help his brain find that. So let's jump in. Let's jump into what's really going on here. My series, Mr. Stu's series for understanding children's brains. I encourage you to start with the neurotypical brain. No matter what information you're seeking, I encourage you to start there so that you have a baseline of understanding the different pieces, the different lobes of the brain, and different neurotransmitters that we'll cover there. And don't worry about memorizing anything. You don't have to take notes, though you definitely can if you'd like to. There is a quick refresher about the neurotypical brain to start off each of the other brain models as well. But I do encourage you to still watch that full neurotypical brain video before you jump into the other brains, just so that you have a general knowledge and we can share the same vocabulary as we discuss each disorder. Also, make sure that you head over to MrStuTV.com for resources to go along with each model. You can get a diagram along with a refrigerator sheet that has main points, reminders, and rules of thumb that you can follow to support the relationship between you and your child and to set them up for success. I'm so excited. Let's jump in.